And so we're going to take the denominator and bring it up. Because it's a positive 6, we take it into the numerator. And this becomes negative 2 to the negative 6. And then of course we can say negative 2, we can add our exponents. And this becomes negative 2 to the negative 4. Of course, then again, we don't want to write this with negative exponents. We want to write everything with positive exponents. So we're going to take that down into the denominator. And of course, this is negative 2 raised to the 4th power. And that's going to be, let's see, 2 times 2 is 4. So that should give us 16. Right. So 1/16, that's what our original is equal to. Okay, if I have 4 to the negative 1, and it's all raised to the negative 2, what we do here is we're going to multiply our exponents. So this becomes 4 to the negative 1 times negative 2, and of course this can be rewritten. Negative 1 times negative 2 is just 2, and this becomes 16. So this 4 to the negative 1, remember, is 1 to the 4th as a rational number, and it's all raised to the negative 2. So this is just another way of seeing this. What you can do here is you can flip this 4 over 1, and now instead of writing negative 2, we write a positive 2 here. Okay, another way of looking at this. This is, you can distribute this 2. This is 4 squared, and of course 1 squared. And of course this becomes 16. Now I could have wrote this 4 over 1 as just 4, right? 4 squared, which is 16. Alright. Alright, what happens if I had 5 to the 0, and that was all raised to the negative 4? Well, 5 to the 0 is 1, but let's just try it this way. 5 raised to the 0, right, you multiply exponents. But of course 0 times a number is just 0, and a number raised to the 0 is just going to always be 1. Alright. If I had 2 to the negative 3 plus 4 to the negative 1, and we want to get this into a single fraction, right, which is going to end up being a proper fraction, you would write this as 1 over 2 to the 3rd plus 1 over 4. And this becomes, let's see, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8, so this becomes 1/8 plus 1/4. Now we got to get a common denominator. I'm going to multiply 2 over 2 here, and this becomes 1/8 plus 2 over 8. Now we have a common denominator, so we end up with 3/8 is our answer after simplifying all of this. Alright, let's see if you can get this one here. This is 3 to going to be to the negative 2 minus 3 to the negative 1, and it's all raised to the negative 2. So I can rewrite this as 1 over 3 squared minus 1 over 3. Now we're just going to focus on what's in parentheses here. I need to get a common denominator. This is 1/9 minus 1/3. So we're going to multiply a 3 over 3 here so we get a common denominator. So we end up with 1/9 now minus 3/9, which becomes 1 minus 3 over 9, which is negative 2/9.